There aren't many binge-worthy shows in recent times that can captivate us from the beginning to the end. But Amazon's Prime Video has a collection of some highly addictive TV series. Each one of these shows on Prime Video has its own unique flavor, but they are all guaranteed to keep you hooked. So, let's get going, and let us know in the comments which one kept you glued the most, and subscribe for videos like this. Upload.
What was that?
Real Nathan, you'd never give up on us.
Launched in 2020, Upload focuses on life after death in a fun, futuristic way. The show is set in a world where you can choose to have your consciousness uploaded to a digital afterlife. Created by Greg Daniels, the series stars Robbie Amell as Nathan, a young man who dies unexpectedly. But what's more unexpected is that he finds himself in Lakeview, a virtual heaven run by a tech giant. Nathan tries to adjust to this new reality, and meanwhile, he develops a connection with Nora, played by Andy Allo. Nora is Nathan's customer service handler in the real world, and the duo brings us a connection that crosses the margin of death. Upload is a satirical mix of comedy and romance. The series has a charm in its delivery, and the core idea is actually thought-provoking. With its success, the show ran from 2020 to 2025, and its last and fourth season finished airing on August 25, 2025. Jury duty.
Witness.
It's true that you were once arrested for masturbating in a movie theater.
Yes, that's true. What was the movie? Pacific Rim Uprising.
Jury Duty takes a unique approach to the mockumentary format by combining reality TV with scripted comedy. The series quickly went viral for its unique format. Created by Lee Eisenberg and Gene Stupnitsky, the series follows an unsuspecting man named Ronald Gladden. He believes he's part of a real jury trial, but he doesn't know that everyone else is an actor, from the judge to the jurors, and the entire case is a staged act. James Marsden plays himself in an exaggerated version. The pranks and absurd situations will entertain your heart.
Jesus Christ.
What are we looking at in here? Hi, guys.
No! The show will give you a good laugh without making fun of the delusional central character of Ronald. Its edgy comedy and genuine emotion won the hearts of the audience. Prime Video picked the series after the first success and announced a second season, which is already under production. We can hope for season 2 to come out in late 2025 or early 2026. Marvelous Mrs. Maisel.
Showtime!
I'm gonna get this. You'll see.
One of Amazon Prime's crown jewels is The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. The show debuted in 2017 and wrapped up in 2023 after 5 loving seasons. Amy Sherman Palladino created the show with Rachel Brosnahan in the leading role. She plays Miriam Midge Maisel, a 1950s housewife who had a perfect family life. But when her perfect life crumbles, she suddenly discovers her knack for stand-up comedy. The showrunner has given great attention to perfecting its details.
You'll always be my number one.
Besides its witty dialogue and humor, this series will give you an in-depth idea about its time period. The costumes and the set designs are totally accurate. Brosnahan's performance earned her both an Emmy and a Golden Globe, while the series as a whole won multiple awards. Overall, The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel is a joyous ride with glamour and grit, which is worth every episode. Goliath.
Watch.
They're killing people, and I want fucking justice.
What are you gonna do?
Created by David E. Kelly and Jonathan Shapiro, Goliath ran from 2016 to 2021 with 4 seasons. Billy Bob Thornton stars as Billy McBride, who was once a great lawyer. The show begins with Billy after his fall from grace. Now he lives a bleak life, but a death case against a powerful corporation pulls him back into the game. That's where this legal drama begins, and then follows the fight for justice with a noir undertone. With his extraordinary portrayal of McBride, Thornton won a Golden Globe for Best Actor in a Television Drama in 2017. Over the 4 seasons, the show depicts the dark side of American justice and corporate power. The storytelling is filled with suspense, and you will get a layered experience of moral complexity. This is a drama that keeps things interesting throughout its 4 seasons and always digs out the truth. Patriot.
Mine or his or what the fuck?
Patriot is a hidden gem in Prime Video's collection. This mix of espionage and dark comedy aired from 2015 to 2018 with 2 seasons. The show follows intelligence officer John Tavner, played by Michael Dorman. John's task is to prevent Iran from becoming a nuclear power. But this isn't a typical spy drama. Patriot tells you the story through awkward situations and melancholic humor.
You seem like two people. Split attention between piping and God knows what.
Directed by Stephen Conrad, this series gives massive attention to detail. To add to its depth, the show also stars Terry O'Quinn, Kurtwood Smith, and Deborah Winger. The soundtrack plays a special role in this quirky show. John often processes his emotions by writing folk songs about his covert missions. It has an offbeat way of tackling the spy genre that makes this show worthy of your time. Bosch.
Can I ask you a question?
Running from 2014 to 2021, Bosch became one of Amazon Prime's longest-running and most acclaimed dramas. Based on Michael Connelly's best-selling novels, Bosch stars Titus Welliver as the titular character, Harry Bosch. Harry is a relentless LAPD detective, and through him, Bosch shows us the moral complexities of police work. The show begins with the murder case of a 12-year-old boy, while Bosch tries to defend himself for shooting a suspect in self-defense. Bosch is totally based on realism. We have seen a lot of flashy police procedurals, but Bosch brings us a layered, realistic story.
Yeah.
Be safe.
Always.
The series is methodically paced and has strong character development. Across its 7 seasons, Bosch tackles everything from high-profile murder cases to deep-rooted corruption within the system. The legacy of Bosch continues with its spin-off Bosch, Legacy, which premiered in May 2022 and has been renewed for a 2nd and 3rd season. Catastrophe.
And Margarine thought it'd be me.
Fun.
Catastrophe brings you a funny story that's also painfully real. This British sitcom aired from 2015 to 2019, and it was created by Sharon Horgan and Rob Delaney. This duo also acts in the central roles of the show. Rob is an American businessman, while Sharon is an Irish schoolteacher. The story begins with Rob having a fling with Sharon during a business trip to London, but unexpectedly, when Sharon ends up pregnant. And to make things even wilder, the two decide to give their relationship a real shot.
Looks great. It's for my mother-in-law's funeral.
This is a show that tells you the brutal truths about relationships and parenting. The messiness of modern life is presented through its witty humor, but they didn't forget to balance it with tender moments. Catastrophe earned a Peabody Award in 2016 and is rated 8.2 on IMDb. Fans love this show for its fearless writing, and you will fall in love with the chemistry between Horgan and Delaney. ZeroZeroZero.
Go!
Released in 2019, ZeroZeroZero is an international crime drama that revolves around a global cocaine trade. This show is based on Roberto Saviano's book, and it will take you from Mexico to Italy to the United States. The Linwood family is the heart of the show, a family of shipping brokers who act as middlemen in a large cocaine deal. And yes, you know what happens next. Things get out of control, people get betrayed, and there's a lot of violence. The show is directed by the trio of Stefano Solima, Pablo Trapero, and Janice Metz.
No puedo tener un chivatón en mi equipo.
We gotta go, so please
The cast includes Andrea Riseborough, Dane DeHaan, and Gabriel Byrne. You will love the show's cinematic style. It almost feels like a high-budget film rather than a TV series. The storytelling is tense and unflinching, and it successfully captures the brutal realities of the drug world. You will love the trade scenes. They show multiple perspectives as the drug trade goes on, and you will get to experience the suspense from both ends. The Devil's Hour. The Devil's Hour is a British psychological thriller that will surely give you eerie and unsettling vibes. Premiering in 2022, the show is created by Tom Moran, and it stars Jessica Raine as Lucy Chambers. Lucy is a woman who keeps waking up at 3:33 a.m. each day, every day. In this so-called Devil's Hour, Lucy experiences strange visions and disturbing events. Then we find out a chilling connection to her with a series of murders. The show moves forward with Lucy as she tries to find what's actually going on.
Doesn't everything that will.
The Devil's Hour gained popularity by mastering the art of blending fan-favorite genres. You will find horror, crime, thriller, and a psychological drama in one place. This addictive show is a slow-burning sensation that will keep you on edge throughout its 6 episodes. Lucy's nightmares will give you a haunting atmosphere, and this intriguing thriller will surely leave its mark. Killing Eve. Killing Eve captured audiences with a stylish mix of spy thriller and dark comedy. The show has a touch of psychological drama as well. Created by Phoebe Waller-Bridge and based on Luke Jennings' novels, Killing Eve centers on Eve Pilastri, played by Sandra Oh. Eve is a British intelligence officer who becomes obsessed with tracking down Villanelle, a skilled and unpredictable assassin portrayed by Jodie Comer. The cat-and-mouse chase between Eve and Villanelle runs the show's heartbeat. Their relationship is part rivalry and part obsession. This dynamic brings a tension to the audience, but there is unexpected humor too. There's another thing about Killing Eve that you will find captivating, and that's the dialogue. Comer and Oh received widespread acclaim for their extraordinary performances. Comer won an Emmy for Outstanding Lead Actress in 2019, and the series reinvented the spy genre with a bold visual style.